Guys, I'm so sad. I actually really enjoy this song, and the fact that I have to. Well, I don't have to. The fact that I'm choosing to put it away for now so that I can actually, stream and do the thing that I'm here to do. That's a whole thing. But it's such a banger of a song, and everyone needs to enjoy it. Well, they don't need to. Anyway, so out of canon, I know what's going on. In canon, I'm gonna go on an adventure. I'm not. Oh. Is it nighttime or daytime? Is it dawn or dusk? That's the true question. It's dawn. Yippee! You can see the outline of. Actually, let me turn off the placement so that it doesn't bother me. Because it will. It will bother me. Yeah, as you can see, still haven't made any progress. Still, not a lot of access to Blackstone, but maybe it's changed. Oh, shit, yeah, it did change, actually. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of... Okay. 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 Interweaves. Love it. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Very hot and sexy. Out of canon, I used a little bit to do some stuff, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. That's out of canon. Okay. I'm gonna open the package first. Ah, yes, this is for delivering mail. So it does say urgent. I'm gonna leave that for a second. Okay. I appreciate your approach at things unknown. I'll be willing to have a conversation with you. As per the armor trim, I will see what I can do, but it won't be cheap. But it will be fun. Okay. That's not scary at all. I'm delighted to hear you're interested in the gods. I might not be doing my shoes since I live far away from most of them. Even then, I've taken a vow not to get involved in godly politics. Talk with you sounds lovely. Yippee! I would invite you to my workshop, but I'm pretty sure it's still not possible. In other case, I'll be heading towards Olympus in the upcoming days. If you happen to catch me, we could go to the city for some coffee. I'm not sure what they sell there. Signing in. In a couple of weeks, there will be a so-called planet parade where multiple planets will be lined up. I'm looking forward to that. Ooh! Dimension trims. I'm not sure what armor trims the other gods carry. The one I've grown fond of is the silence. Bring me some baked goods and coffee. We can discuss how to get the trim. Okay. Foreboding. Great. We love to see it. Okay. Thank you for the jokes. Funny as always. Oh, thank God. These jokes are stressing me out, gang. I'm not gonna lie. The jokes are... Woo! I dropped off from Blackstone. Just shout my name 3 times while surrounded in fire. And I'll appear. Trust. As for the trim, I'll exchange it for the most exotic soul you can find. Not just another warden stuff. Something you have to fight for. See you soon. Okay. I don't know what to do about that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait, there's an urgent one. I forgot about that. Please meet with Hero Storm at my home down in the village bubble. Okay. I will check, but I haven't seen Storm around in a little bit. And, like, people get busy, and that's fine. Let me just... Yeah, that's worrisome. But definitely doesn't look like Storm's running around. Yeah. I will keep that in my back pocket. Until I need it. Alright. Fire. Okay. What's gonna be the best way to do fire? I have flint and steel. I will keep that in my pocket. I've been trying to get all of that stuff for me and Storm to have a matching outfit. We could look so cool in a matching outfit. Imagine. We could be a real team. It'd be like doing a sports. I'll pop that up there. And yeah, I'll keep that in my pocket. I'm sure I have, yeah. I have other types of fire. This is my current plan, is I'm going to do multiple types of fire. I feel deeply unsafe in here, actually. This is... I should have kept the note on me so I remembered. I think it's just, Hades. 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 Yep, that's pretty on brand. Oh, hey. Yeah, I was starting to worry. Yeah, I'm kind of... Our whole thing is, like, don't ask questions, you know? Just accept it. Like, that's my whole thing. I got your oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, he's got moss. Anyway, I got your letter and I was wondering if now was an appropriate time to talk. Great. I don't currently have an office, which is, yeah, which is where I would normally go. I have a greenhouse. Yeah. There's bees. It does have seats. I made sure it has some seats. And flowers. There you go. Oh. Can I get you anything? I have tea somewhere. I have cabbage rolls. I have cabbage rolls, and let me grab a cup of tea really quickly. I have stuff, I swear. I was prepared for this. I was prepared for this. I didn't expect it to work. Gang, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really expect it to work, and then it did work, and I got freaked out. I panicked. Ah! On my way back. Right. Now. Right, I have many kinds of tea to offer. Pretty much all kinds of tea on offer, actually. I didn't... Oh, I did bring sugar. I have sugar in here now. If you have a preference, or if you're just in for anything. I personally like lavender. It's like fortune. You get better luck when you do stuff. Great. Oh, cute. Oh, I like it. Pretty. Here you go. Have a cup of tea. And then... So. I am very fortunate to have you here. So, I have a couple of questions. So, for starters, I do have to just give you like a little ethics thing. I just want to make sure that I have like your full consent, that as I can keep this as anonymous as I possibly can, should you want that. but do understand that because I have a very specific pool, you know, like there's only so many people here that are gods. So, you know, guesses are guesses. And I don't really have control over what people guess. Secondary. How much do you know about... Hey, honestly, pop off. How much do you know about alternate universes? Yep. Okay. Because that is kind of the crux of my research at the moment. So from my very base level of understanding, a lot of the differences are coming because of some sort of crossover event where knowledge from here has seeped out into my world and has at some point along the way become sort of contorted, I think is probably a good way to say this. Yeah. And so what I'm trying to do is I am just going to, for now, try and figure out where the mix-ups are. And where the clashes kind of are, and what might have caused them. Just so you have a base idea. Yeah. Okay. So, step one, we've got a really clear one, which was right at the beginning, was where, obviously you got married. Congratulations again. I know I know I've said it before, actually, not even probably. Congratulations again. Now, there's a Homeric hymn, a very specific Homeric hymn to Demeter specifically. But you feature quite heavily in it. And in said Homeric hymn to Demeter, it basically discusses the marriage of you to Persephone. Now if I give you just a... Yeah, it is the kidnapping one. It definitely is the kidnapping one, where Demeter then goes to kidnap the princess of a neighboring kingdom. Whole thing. Good to know that you know about it. Okay, yep. Absolutely, 100%. Yep. I'll put it in caps lock. Oh, okay. That's lovely to hear. Oh, that's so cute. That's so sweet, actually. Okay, great. Yeah, so now there's a lot of theories for us, like from my world. Obviously, we're not super in depth. We've had a couple of problems with the discipline. But one of the big ones is we believe that a lot of these hymns are to explain away problems or things that are misunderstood. And do you feel like that is an accurate representation of what you think has happened to your story? I mean, that's truly a question that only you can answer. Absolutely not. Okay. Yep. Understood. Totally get it. So. Yeah. Yeah. So the way that we understand it as people who study this, It's a lot of different names. No one really knows what our proper name is anymore, but that's okay. Um, one theory that we have is that this is basically an attempt to say man good, woman very not fun. And so how do you feel about your name being used to well, do that? It's not very healthy. I also have realized there is not a very strict gender binary here, which is very confusing to me, but I'm working on it. Okay. Hades is cool. Hades is very stable for me in a bit. Yep, that's very, very real. I wouldn't worry too much about it. It was mostly just, are you aware that your name has in fact been sullied by in an attempt to present man as the rightful dominant force? Okay, great. Glad to know. Absolutely. Love to hear it. And now, on top of this sort of concept, now this is going to be like a much more... Okay. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Now, on top of that, we have this sort of... How do I explain this? There's this sort of idea in ancient studies that your story, on top of, like, its whole super messed up, like, patriarchal sort of goal, is also very much there to explain away death. Now, I, as a hero right now, which, again, stresses me out, I, as a hero right now, have had it suggested to me that death may not necessarily be finite. Can you speak more on that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so you offer the 3 chances specifically. is great. Now, onto a little bit less of the theoretical and more into the here and the now, and also a little bit of the past, but that's not the point. The point is, I have, in a couple light conversations with some other people here, have heard that this is not the first time in quote-unquote recent history, and we say recent history very much as in the last, like, 20 years, that you have had heroes come and, what's the right phrasing? Work for you? Question mark? Okay. This is like the stuff that's in the museum, right? Okay. Right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now we're back to this. Okay. Okay. Do you mind me asking if you had a preference of ruler? Not any sort of cred. This can stay off record if you'd like it to stay off record, but I'm also just nosy. Okay, would you like that quoted? Yep. Okay, understood. Okay. And then, he knows, I know he knows. Okay. Hey, I mean, openness and honesty is a healthy way to be, I think. Okay, let me just, check my little document. Yeah. This is the... Put Zeus in his place? Not healthy, I assume? The boom... Oh, the explosion on Olympus. Okay. Yeah, that's messy. Messy. I went up there. It was scary and dangerous and messy. Is that so? Hmm. Actually, I don't know if you'd be able to answer this. Speaking of Olympus itself, the understanding, at least in my world, is that, like, Mount Olympus is very big, very tall, very difficult to climb. But that was kind of a hill. Just a question. Okay. Of course. Okay. This is some wonderful information. The unfortunate part is you are I say unfortunate. It's not unfortunate, but you are the first person that I've spoken to, which means that you are just getting me at the absolute messiest possible state. What that does mean is, how would you feel if possibly, if I have any more questions, I just give you another yell? Absolutely. Well, I know how to do it, so you might have. Hey, it happens. You don't always hear everything, and that's all good. Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you so very much for your time and your answers. I do sincerely appreciate them. I will let you know before I. Oh, good. They are good. I'm working on them. I think they're slowly getting funnier. Yeah, absolutely. You invite me. The first open mic night you do, you invite me. I would love to be there. Yeah. Well, thank you so very much for your time and your answers and your knowledge. Stace, I don't know how you do. How do you feel about rain? Absolutely. That's kind of half of my job. I will make sure you get a chance to read it before it goes to print. Thank you so much for your time. Oh. I can make a pathway, probably. Or is it just easier for you to shoot away? Oh, I still have the flint and steel, yeah. Bye. Huh. Well. One interview down. However many more to go. I didn't count. Someone probably smarter than me would have counted. I didn't, though. I should make sure I have water in case anyone else wants tea. And I should probably take out the coffee, just because that's mine. There's a present. Okay. I am gonna dye this one, and I won't sign it just yet. But that exists now. Okay. Right. Oh, I vaguely want to. What was I going over for? I was going over for something. Oh, I want to pop in and tell Poseidon that I have seen the note. I have seen it. I don't know where Stalk is. Let me just make sure I can have note paper. I don't totally know. Okay, that's the only way I know how to do it. I'm sure there's like a proper way. Actually, let me just... Ah, feather. I don't care. Whee! Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da, ba. sometimes when you teleport places, you trip and fall like an idiot. And you go onto your face. Ready. I should go check on Geraldine. Hi, Geraldine. Woo. She's girl bossing, and that's important. Okay. We have notes. That's his hats. Is anyone taking up those? Ow. Oh. Hello. Hi. I was actually going to drop off a note. I wanted to say I did get your letter. I understand that it's urgent. I think Storm is busy. I am muted. I was muted the whole time, and that's okay. Um, I was just going to say, I got your note. I read it. I understand that it is urgent, but I think Storm is busy, and I could not find him. Also, well, I have you here. So, I have some questions. If you're free, I can set up tea. I have green tea pre-made. Oh, Winnie the Pooh? Yeah. Those are my boys. I'm working very I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna get more books at some point. At some point. At the moment that's the only one I got. It's the only one I brought with me. So I can spell and that's fine. So first off, we have to do the really boring thing, which is the ethics note to say, hi, as much as I can try to make this anonymous, there is a chance that there will be recognizable information. That just happens when you have a very small sample size and reading group. And so I do apologize. You will receive a copy of the book before it goes to print officially so that you can ask me to take anything you would like out. Plain and simple. Great. Oh, okay. May I ask why you were? Please remember that you have the authority to, at any point, refuse to answer my questions. Okay. Now, was this... I've just had a quick chat with Hades. But was this in the recent history, recent being any time within the last 20 odd years, the recent history of heroes? Or is that like current heroes? Or is there a mix of two? Because I think there were some people who said they've been here for a very long time. Oh, that's disrespectful and rude. Oh, okay. Now, was this during the Athena reign? I got a very brief rundown of like major plot points. Okay. Okay. Uh, great. So one of the big things that I am looking at is that there is a large discrepancy between what I learned and what seems to be the truth. And I did mention that in my letter, but this is just what we're going to go with. Um, and one of the big ones, and please take this as politely as I can because this is a really weird thing for me, is gender presentation. Now, may I ask, because pretty much everything that we have where I am says man, gender. Okay, great. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. I can write. I swear I can spell. Oh my god. Okay, that is so good to know. So helpful to know. Thank you so much. I try to be polite and I struggle a little bit. Okay. Um, now, do you have any awareness of the mythologies? So the way I understand it, and please, if you know anything that is incredibly incorrect about what I am about to say, please let me know. I would love to be corrected. Um, my understanding is we have basically two universes floating side by side, and I've jumped ship, so to say, onto this one from mine. Now, are you aware of the presentation of yourself in mythologies from my universe, my world? Okay. Oh, awesome. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I don't know what just happened. I just flung myself across the. Okay. Um. Huh. Okay, that's a very interesting note. Okay. Okay. And right. Okay. Now there's kind of this like really big myth. Wait, what do you do to Aphrodite? I'm so sorry. I do want to hear. I would rather hear what you're saying. That's a possibility. Right. Yes. Yes. Now it's been sort of suggested that that's like a long-term thing. Why? Sorry. I stand by it. Why? Ah. Okay. That's okay. Might be a little bit like get backy. There's a word for that. Anyway. Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's sort of that at least is something that does translate across, which is helpful to know. Angry. Okay. I can strike that from the record. It's helpful to know that some things do carry across. Okay, and I I wonder. So what who who makes the decisions is a strong question. Who decided where everyone goes? Did people just kind of end up with people that they wanted to hang out with? Was there like a betting pool? Not a betting pool, but like a like because obviously like you and Aphrodite are here together, and then there's like Ares and Hades and Persephone are all over where they are, and then like Demeter and Artemis. Someone? I don't know. I can't remember. Okay. Okay. That I suppose makes sense. Logic's there. I get that. Um, I had a question and it just I thought of it when that's a good question and then it immediately left my brain, which is very normal. Um is there anything else I had to ask? That's the real question. I think for now that is a wonderful gossip. So Just so you know, as you're one of the very early people that I'm speaking to, there may be some more questions that come up. Do you consent to me maybe coming back and talking to you? Well, you kind of have to allow me to talk to you, but asking more questions is probably a better phrasing. Words are hard. And you know where I live, which is also helpful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I will absolutely keep you updated on what is going on with everything. Um, Thank you so much. Have you met Robin Hood? Yeah, his name is Robin Hood because he steals. I like him. Anyway, that's it. So to, I know he's great. I love him. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of the book. Let me know if you have any book requests for the bookstore. I think I'm gonna put like a little request box out the front to be like, hey, what do you want to see? Um, Thank you. Yeah. Bye bye. Okay. Okay, that is 2 interviews down. Or I guess one if we consider that like maybe I will go back and talk to them again. It is interesting to know things. I like knowing things. Boop. Oh wait, that's gonna stay in my pocket. And the teapot backpack. Bop. I don't know what I should find for Hades. What sort of... I don't know what sort of monster... if I... Probably not that. Maybe a guardian. I only know of one, thing, and they don't really... I don't think they have any elder guardians in there. But maybe a guardian. I wouldn't be able to survive in the ocean. Maybe a stalker or like a skull leech or like one of them. Maybe one of them. Oh my gosh. Oh. Uh Snake's boring. That's all the need to... I... Yeah. I guess my best bet is probably something like a shrieker or not a shrieker, a stalker or a guardian. Like I know where there's lots of guardians. Plain and simple. Um I only have 15 of them. I could do with more. What do I need for them? That's not what they're called. Cage trap. That's right. Trapdoor, iron bars, planks. Don't think that they'd understand. Yeah, let's do that for now. That's probably enough for now. Oh, to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. There we go. We'll just do a few more. That way I have that many. Oh, I want to dye that really quickly before I go crazy. Where is going to be the best place to keep these? Nice. No one will know. No one will know. Chat, you guys won't tell, right? No one will know. Boop. Okay. I figure exactly, you saw nothing. I figure the Guardian's gonna piss me off enough that I think it'll justify it. As someone who has off camera tried to catch a Guardian in a cage trap, I think it's gonna piss me off enough to justify the inconvenience to Hades. If not, then I'm hitting a stalker. If the Guardian isn't bad enough, then I'm grabbing the stalker. I'll just have to figure out where to get one from. Boop. Boop. Item. Yep, that way. This one. Honestly, maybe I'll get a Guardian and a Stalker. Just really up that street bridge. Can I just grab you? Looks like a solid no. Get in. Ah! That actually... Oh, I'm gonna die. They're gonna kill me. Ah! That went actually... Wait. This absolutely is not how it normally works. Normally it is distinctly harder on stream than literally anywhere else. Oh, this sucks. lost it. Where is it? Here it is. I'm an ocean hero. Okay, I have a guardian. That actually went unfortunately well. And I say unfortunately because, like, it was unfortunate. Sorry, let me rephrase. It was great that it went well. However, I don't know if Hades is going to accept that it went well. I think... Where's going to be the best one to go to? Winds around here. Don't worry about that. I want to find... I want to go to one that likely still has Shrieker things. Stalker things. Yeah, Stalker things. I know I go to that one, and I break them. I break them because I'm a little gremlin fuck. Maybe that one. The light blue one. So that one up there. Maybe not that one, actually. Maybe that one. Maybe I just go back to spawn. Here it is. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. People. People. Do I go over to... Ooh, do I go over to her temple and, like, really see if she's there and available? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Ooh. This is very therapeutic. I got immediately distracted, and that's fine. Okay. Cute. Okay, it's on the second floor. It's on the second floor. I know it's on the second floor, actually. That's Artemis, which I know is nearby. That's Demeter. That one! I saw that, processed that, and still was scared. I didn't bring my tea bag. Oh, I've got to go back. You can't visit people and not bring a gift. Plain and simple. If there's one thing that I have learnt from my degree, it's that when people are willing to share knowledge with you, you have to treat it as a gift, because it is a gift. Village bubble. Oh my gosh, it is You know, it's actually, I was going to complain about like how annoying it is to get back to my house. And then I remembered back when I didn't have this. Whee! Whee! So, like, you just have to... the tea bag. Tea bag. I should commit to that bit, actually. I should commit to that bit far more than I do. Okay, and then... Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I totally forgot about that. Boop. Just in case. You never know when you're gonna need to have water on hand to boil tea. Okay. Back. I remembered the question I had that was such a good question. And I need to ask it to everyone now. So I need to go back and talk to Hades and Poseidon at some point. Because it is just straight up, and this is gonna sound so stupid that I forgot to ask this question. The question is straight up, so what do you do? The question is straight up, like, what do you do? Like, what is your domain? Just to make sure it lines up, you know? Like, that is just such a simple and yet vital question that needs asking. And yet I keep forgetting. There we go. I did it. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Without? Hello? Oh, hello? Hi. I'm Dylan. I don't know if you got my letter. I bring tea. I brought tea. Yes. Is now a good time? Are you busy? I can come back later if you're busy. Like, that's fine. I just... Oh, yep. I brought tea. Well, I brought the components to make tea. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, you have some lovely stuff. Hi. Can I offer you some tea? I have green tea. Oh, good. Okay, there you go. So I vaguely mentioned it. I think I very lightly talk about it in the letter. Sorry, I'm straight to business. But, so, first off, really boring bit. We have to do admin, and I am so sorry about the admin. The admin is just, please understand that as much as I can try and make this an anonymous, any anonymous information, there is a chance that someone will figure it out. I will give you a copy before I send it anywhere, just so you can look over it and make sure that, like, you are all a-okay with everything that is inside. It's complicated. There's a lot of ethics. Okay. Now, question one, and this is going to seem really silly. So but question one is just, what do you do? Like, what is your job? What is your domain? Like, where do you come into the where do you fit into the picture? Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. That lines up. That lines up, which is very fun. I enjoy when things match up, but also I like when things don't. It's very fun. Um, yep, yep. I'm so sorry about your meeting room question mark. I assume the thrones were y'all's and they all got blown up. I'm sorry about that. That sucked. It's pretty exploded. Pretty exploded. Yep. So it starts with the first big thing I have to check in with is how familiar are you with like the theory of alternate universes? Okay, great. That's great to know. So my theory, my current working theory, and hey, it might change. Things change a lot. My current working theory is that at some point along the lines, my universe and this universe bumped into each other. And it meant that there was like a little bit of a crossover, and a lot of the stuff about you guys got jumped over to us, but we, being us, probably misunderstood it or purposefully redefined it. I'm working on purposefully at the moment. My understanding is there's a lot of misogyny, like a lot. It's very unfortunate. Um, and on that note, have you heard of the hymn to Demeter? Okay, so it's this hymn. So a hymn was like a performance art piece, basically. But it's basically a song that tells a story, specifically this one. And this one is very specifically about, yeah. Okay, good. Is very specifically about your it's about, so I'm gonna give here's the thing. I don't believe it's particularly accurate, especially according to previous interviews that I have had. But the hymn itself basically is Hades kidnaps Persephone. Demeter gets very upset about it. Demeter basically protects, but also like overprotects and sort of vaguely kidnaps a neighboring princess. Zeus strikes a deal, and then Persephone eats a pomegranate, and winter happens. Okay, so this is from my world. This is kind of the story. Um, now, plain and simple, really simple question: how accurate? Not very. Okay. Great. Um, good to know. Um, if you're willing, I would love to hear how it's different, but I can also wait. I'm good at waiting. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That does line up so far with what I know. Okay. New business partner. Understandable. Okay, cool. Um, that is absolutely an understandable perspective to take. Um, now, obviously, if you would like to keep talking, hey, actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you run this, and then you let me know when you have said your piece. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit here and listen. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Now, I've just kind of been asking everyone this at the moment. Um, I have heard about in the like recent history, like last 20 years or so, that it's been a wild ride, for lack of better phrasing. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Yeah, thank you. I'm known for my great words. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so the prophecies isn't new. That's interesting. Hmm. This is interesting. Okay. Um, can I get your opinion on some of those changes of power? Remembering that at any point you can say no, you don't have to answer any questions. If you'd rather not talk about it, you just cut me off and we move on from there. Yeah. Mainly just So I heard about what happened to Aphrodite, and I'm wondering if you can think of any like if that happened to anyone else other than like Athena now. But I just the concept is interesting to me. The mortalification of sorry, let me rephrase the unwilling mortalification of gods. Because it comes up a couple times in like our stories where we've got like willing mortalification, where like the gods willingly kind of go, we're going to be a little mortal for a little bit. But in fact, mostly it's Dionysus. But that's not the point. Point is, mm, mm, I've heard, I've heard. Oh, okay. Oh, so bear with me for a moment. This is the second or so time I've heard about quote unquote the end. Is this a metaphor or is this like a genuine thing? Is this like a polite way of saying like, eh? Oh, it's the name of a place. Okay, okay. And I know you've just said there's like an effect on the gods. Does that mean like no one goes there? Is it like a Tartarus sort of situation, or like a it's just another place that we just don't like to go there because it's like uncomfortable. Like there are places I don't like to go because it's sometimes too hot. Okay, okay. Hyphen not mortal. Okay, ain't that something? Thank you so much. Now someone else, anonymity and all that, um, mentioned that there's like sort of a hierarchy of like bosses. Now, where do you fall on that hierarchy? Mm. Oh yeah, courtesy of the aforementioned. Absolutely. thank you so much. I will find someone who's been. Okay. I mean, that's understandable. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. It sucks to drift apart from people. Mm. So that's Hera and Zeus. Okay, thank you. Forgive me if I'm stepping on toes. I will back off. But I is the you mentioned you were close to Artemis. Is everything okay? Like this can be off the record. This doesn't have to be a research topic. This is just a. Are you okay? I'll put the book away for this bit. It's just polite to ask sometimes. Understandable. Yep. Um. Well, thank you so very, 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 very much for your time. I like your flower. I have one like it. The sunflower from Mushri. Have I really like your office. I said it once and I'll say it again. It's very pretty. Mushri's one of your here. That makes a lot of sense. I'm a hero of Poseidon. Sorry, we actually haven't officially met. I don't think. Um, but thank you so much for your time and also your answers. You will get a copy of everything before anything gets sent out. Um, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Dylan is fine. Everyone just calls me Dylan, but it's up to you. Thank you. Okay. Woo! I'm falling through. I'm falling through the void. Yippee! Okay. Put that back in here. Oh, that's actually not where that goes. I fucked up. It goes in there. Excuse me. Boop. Okay, I actually do want to be out here. But that's 3 gods off the checklist. So I'm gonna go over to here, I think. Yeah. Ah! Yeah. Because I figure... if I get... maybe... oh my gosh! Nice. Wait, did that make my screen... oh my god! Wait, that actually got me really excited for no particular reason. Anyway, we're gonna continue. Got really excited about it making the screen shake. Okay. Yeah. I think it was down in the water, which is helpful because that's where I belong now. As a wet hero. Still a little damp. What I will do is in 1 second, will change the stream title so that we're not in full lore and we can be yet again in half lore, as we often are. We're gonna change it over to beast hunting. Half lore. That should be good. Anyway. I was gonna say something. Boop. I think it's canonical, and I truly and genuinely mean this. Part of the reason I wanted to jump out of lore, like full lore, and over to half lore, is because I need to tell you guys that canonically we've decided. You know how I have like my little key on my belt? Canonically we have decided that they are in fact a little damp. That the keys are just a little damp. And I just need everyone to know. I need more people to know that the keys are canonically just wet. They're just a bit slippery. I think if I was canonically from a different time period, my character would probably have one of those like retractable key rings. Yeah, the slippery keys. But because I am not, I don't know what he has. Yeah, I think if he was from a different time period, he would have just one of those retractable key rings. Because I think that would be funny. However, unfortunately, as he is not from an era that has them, we're stuck with what we got. And what we got is just a wet key. This is gonna suck for me if I fall too deep. Oh my gosh, gold. Hades will be stoked. Guys, Hades will be so happy. Boop. Pretty simple. Oh, shoot. This is gonna suck, actually. This is exactly why you don't do that. I don't know what to do. Like, seriously don't know what to do. This sucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna lose everything. That's That's really great. Yeah. That's my own fault. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. And I think because I'm streaming, it technically counts as canon. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know, man. I'm technically in half floor at all times, so... It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. I think there's cabbage rolls. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just don't know how I'm gonna get it back without, I don't know, burning to death again. I really don't want to have to get all my gear back. I've got the cords somewhere. I'm just gonna sleep. It's fine. I'll be at spawn in like a second and a half. Well, that's why you don't dig straight down. That's my own fault. It's my own fault. Genuinely, I will figure out when I am not on stream, whether that counts as law. Because if it does, I was gonna do more. I was gonna kind of deal with it a little bit bigger. I realized about halfway through being in the lava. Yeah. When I was about halfway through being in the lava, I realized I could have just gotten a water bucket out, and I felt really stupid for that. I'm gonna go look at Mushes, not Mushes. At L'Oreal's wine stand. I don't think L'Oreal stocks it. I'll hang out at spawn. I will hang out at spawn. Hey up. That's so real of you. I am talking. I have a second pickaxe and a water bucket, some cabbage rolls, and a dream. Are we waiting for Mush? Exactly. Exactly. At the macros. Yeah, I really hope that everything survives because there's like a whole book there. Oh! Oh my god, congratulations. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about COVID. If it helps, I've had it 3 times and I haven't my voice hasn't changed all that much from the COVID. It's changed from the testosterone that I've been taking, but it hasn't changed from the COVID. Exactly. And again, I've had it 3 times and nearly died twice, and I'm still thriving, so we should call that probably a win. Yeah, well, hey, I've had it 3 times and I only nearly died twice. So, that's an improvement. Hey, honestly, sometimes you've just got to look at the bright side. And right now, the bright side is I get to go on an adventure with my friends to try and get my stuff back. Is there a despawn on those dead bodies? Is a sudden thought that I am having. Oh, great. Do they despawn? Do they despawn loose? We've just got to get down to the bottom of the lava pool. Okay, great. We've just got to get down to the bottom of the lava pool. Great. This is why I bought the water bucket. What a good call. Does anyone have, fire rays? It's a sudden thought that I have had. I feel... Yeah, I just had a sudden thought of, hey, what if we had a fire resistance? Actually, maybe I do. I don't know. I lied. I can go check. If the body won't despawn, then I'm not as stressed about it. A village bubble. Eh. Where's Dionysus when you need him, honestly? Where's the potions guy when you need him? Wee. Wee. I feel bad. I was like, hey, we're over here, come and join us, and then we both disappeared. And I think that that's kind of funny. I do! I have fire raise potions! Oh my god! Guys, I have fire raise! Guys, I have fire raise potions! Guys, I have fire raise potions! Guys, I have fire raise! Guys, I have fire raise potions! Guys, it turns out I just needed to bring my potions with me. It turns out it very much... Yeah, we did! Guys, it turns out I just had to bring my stupid potions with me. And then you guys can help me, kidnap a stalker. If you want to. You don't have to. I don't know, are you? I'm not there. I can't tell you, my guy. Boop. Okay, I'm back. Oh, no, I can't jump. I was gonna jump out because I'm so used to having all of my stuff. Hey. Hi! I was this way. We just have to leave. I was so not far from spawn, and that's what's really unfortunate about it. Is that I was not far from spawn. Whee! Someone is gonna have to be the translation. Here. If you go onto someone's head, you can be translation. Okay, well, I can't put you on anyone's head. I was trying to put you on Mush's head because I thought it would be really funny. But it didn't work very well. Whee! Oh my gosh, I didn't even have respiration dip strider. Ugh, this sucks. The world is cruel. This one. Ah, not that way. The world is cruel. Logical. Ow. That didn't go very well for me, actually. You know, I got okay at water bucket clutches, and then I just absolutely messed it up just a couple times there. Not there. Where did I go? Theoretically, somewhere down here. Oh yeah, there you are. What would I do without you, honestly? It's not there. I think I went down as far as I could. Oh, I found it. Ah, yes. My dead-ass body. Oh my gosh, I got an achievement for that. That's so hot and sexy. Why wouldn't I? Oh my god. Wait, unironically, look how close I was. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. That's... Oh my god, that's awful. That's disrespectful. That's just so distinctly disrespectful. Yeah. There's a warden in here somewhere. That's not very sexy, actually. Oh, yep, there it is. Hey, clearly you weren't paying that much attention because I distinctly wanted to be in a city. That was kind of like my whole thing. Was that I was in fact looking to be in a city. Oh, good. Come here. Come here, Weenie. Get in the box. No, let him get in the box. Yeah! We can leave now. That's all. This was so overly done. Yeah. I needed it. Hades wanted it. Well, thank you so much for coming on an adventure with me. I'm sorry that it wasn't a very interesting adventure. Thank you so much. Yeah, probably. There you go. Oh. I kind of have to do it, don't I? That's okay. Oh, almost definitely. So I actually have bad news that I am in fact afraid. Found it. Got it. Does anyone want this? Hades doesn't want it. That's real. That's actually fair. Do you want a warden? Who did that? Now who done did that? Now who done did that? A little silly. Perhaps a little goofy. I will give it to you once we are away from these. My new friend. Yeah, I was just moving it away so that I could break it in quiet. Like unironically, I wanted to just move it away so I could break it in the quiet rather than because I was gonna break it and then I saw that there were other ones around there. Okay, out of all of the people on the planet, do you really think I would be the one to steal them? Who's making them angry? Is it you? I think it's Poseidon. Poseidon, we will cry. And by cry, I mean I will just leave. I will just leave. Anyway, here's your warden. Oh, it went into Mush's backpack. There you go. Enjoy your warden. No, don't call me out on the black hole thing. It is that one, right? We can go on more adventure. Have you guys seen the boats? No, Mush has seen the boats. You've both seen the boats. I made sure of that. I made sure everyone saw those boats. Oh my god, you're so right. Let's go to spawn, gang. I can't lie, I forget about them. Woo! Oh no, the void. Does anyone else want to go look at pictures? I haven't looked at the pictures since the time I went on the quest. And for lack of a better word, I was in the first team to go on the quest. Yeah. You know, as the first team to go on the quest, I haven't actually gone and looked at the pictures since. Okay, I took that picture and that picture. There are pride balloons? Oh, nice. Slay. I'm glad someone got a picture of the clock, I'm not gonna lie. Did anyone get pictures of the tiny footprints? Guy that lives in— oh, that guy! Yeah, that guy. I mean, there's this picture of tiny footprints, but they're not very good footprints. That guy. He lives in a hole near the Poseidon temple. She's a really good picture of the big footprints, but not a very good picture of the little footprints. Well. The whole guy. The whole guy slash negative. Bigfoot? Oh, these are the those are actually really cute. Kinda gay, guys. We do! Oh my gosh, we do! Come to the frog therapy. Poseidon just built frog therapy. Yes, frog therapy. If we pop some string there, they won't grow anymore. I don't have any string. Slay. Come on into frog therapy. It's stunning. I was gonna say. Maybe we could build a second frog therapy. What if we build multiple frog therapies? What if we build frog therapy pop-up locations? But like, imagine frog therapy pop-up locations. Frog therapy, but it's in a van and it travels to you. Frog therapy, but it's like Harold the giraffe. Frog therapy, but it's Harold the giraffe. I don't actually think anyone in this group is going to get that reference, and that's really sad to me. Agreed. Is it weird of me to explain Harold the giraffe? Because I really feel like I want people to understand this bit that I'm doing with myself. I'm feeling alone in my bit, and I would like other people to enjoy the bit. Harold the giraffe is a giraffe that goes to children's schools in a big van with no windows, and then they lead all of the children into the van so that Harold the giraffe can talk to you about about your body and also drugs. It's Harold the giraffe, Mushri. It's Harold the giraffe. And I keep saying I was making little references on my own to frog therapy, but it's in Harold the giraffe's van. I'll find a picture. I'll put it in the Discord. It was very common. Listen, you never got a warning about Harold either. You just kind of rocked up to school one day and Harold was just kind of there. And you were like, oh my gosh, Harold! Anyway, I've put it in media. That one's from BBC News. Yeah. Yeah. And then he was a little hand puppet and he'd talk to you. Yeah. I'll put a picture of inside the van, don't worry. There's a picture of inside the van. He just kind of taught you about your body. He told you, like, the heart is for pumping blood. Wait, they're not going to get a whole giraffe in the van, are they? How would they fit a whole giraffe in that van? You've got to fit an entire class of children in there as well. For anyone that is not in this group or in the Discord server, you have to search up Harold the giraffe. Because he's a New Zealand and Australian thing. No, he's a hand puppet. Welcome back. You should check in media. I've explained Harold the giraffe. That's so real. In the Discord server, you should check for Harold the giraffe. I've put pictures of him. It's a van that at school they don't tell you is coming. You turn up. Listen, New Zealand and Australia have Harold the giraffe, and he's a wonder. Oh, probably. Listen, again, the really weird part is he goes to school and he talks to children in a van with no windows about their body. Yeah, New Zealand as well. We also have it. Yeah. And they don't tell you when Harold is coming to visit, okay? That's also a really weird part of it. You don't get like a warning that like, oh my gosh, Harold's coming this week and everyone's gonna like go and talk to him. No, you turn up to school and he is there. That was the highlight of your life as like a 6-year-old, honestly. You're so right. It's like Santa but not at Christmas. Yes. Listen, it's he's just there and there's not a lot you can do about Harold the Giraffe. But I remember that he taught me that my heart is for pumping blood. And that's what I remember about Harold the Giraffe. I'm pretty sure he's also supposed to teach you about like not doing drugs, but I don't know. I didn't pay a lot of attention to that part. Biology's hard. Yeah. Yeah. I I think that like they did a better job by making him like a little puppet and not just a whole guy in a giraffe costume. Most of it. Most of biology is hard. Biology is difficult. And I will not accept any. Hey, half of my degree is biology and I still find it difficult. Yeah, Mush, what does a liver and a pancreas do? I found such creepy pictures of this, actually. I keep scrolling down, and it gets more and more ominous the more I look at pictures of Healthy Harold. Sorry, the Australians call him Healthy Harold. We just called him Harold. We called him Harold the Giraffe. That's all he was. We were on a first name basis. Oh. Yeah, no, that's probably not great. I like that poster that just says tolerance. I've put a new picture of Healthy Harold's van. So you guys are talking about like pancreases, and I'm having a moment about like my childhood, you know, and realizing that maybe it was a little bit strange. That's so unfortunate for you, actually. My school didn't do like any sort of reproductive education. We learn about plants instead. My school refused to teach us about reproduction. We only learnt about plants. Yeah, there's just a whole giraffe in that corner, but they've put a pillow there just as a like. I would argue there's unfortunately not as many weird things in childhoods anymore now that like everything is so careful. Like so much of the school system, and because I worked with students for a while, like so much of the school system is like sanitized. So it's just if that's so real. Now there's just sadness. I suppose. If you don't think about it too hard. Yeah, you just gotta not think about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's a-okay. I like the noise that this makes. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm gonna trial that. I'm gonna eat a human liver. That's so real of you. I think I'm gonna trial it, Mush. I think it would be funny. I think the liver's the one that can like grow back from just a third. So if I take like a third of my liver, it'll grow back. Oh yeah, the pancreas is like kind of important. The pancreas not working right is what causes diabetes. Yeah. That is at the most like base level, like the stupidest sort of like base level. You can yap. Yeah, I'll let you yap. You can yap. I yapped on your stream. You can yap on my stream. I yapped about bird milk for like 30 minutes. Don't worry, we get it. If we see a word that starts with a P, pancreas. Pancreas. Spelling is hard. I was trying so hard and I still messed up. So many times. Would you slay invisible organs? I should make all of your organs invisible. Okay. Oh, yep. That's not very smart of your blood cells. That's just what I think, personally. Ah! So your body is stupid. Anyway, I was just thinking about the concept of, like, what if all of your organs were invisible? Yeah. Mm. Mm. Oh, it's also expensive because there's only 3 companies that have the right to produce it, and it is driven up by capitalism, baby. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the Dexcoms. My cousin's kid has one. Oh, there you go. Um, Here's the thing, man. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's type 2. Yeah. Mm. Mm. This stints. Oh, congratulations. Sorry. They might. They might open up your blood tubes. Have you considered that? Medical stuff, man. If you can sort it, you can sort it, you know? Oh, there you go. Congratulations. Congratulations on the dizziness. I just have to stab myself in the tummy every week. Just a little bit. Medically, well, it's not supervised, but like, medically allowed. They said I can. That's just kind of how life be sometimes. You make it work. Ah, delicious. That's so real. I... Now, as an expert on what parts of a human body are eatable, how do you think a human would be best cooked? Do you think, like, roasted or, like, long, like, slow cooker? Like a crock pot, you know? Okay, continue. Mm, okay. Fairy tales also say that a house made out of gingerbread would be, like, structurally sound. So, I don't know. Mm, okay. Toxins you can't consume. Right, so would I be considering it like a turkey? You get a turkey, you remove the innards, and then you pop it into the oven for like a long roast. I'm just working on this, guys. This is all hypothetically. That's so real of you. I don't know. I assumed like the flesh is okay to eat. I don't know. I'm not the expert on eating people here. Listen, one of us in this frog therapy room is an expert on eating people, and it's not me. I mean, to be fair, I can't judge you. Again, I know an unfortunate amount about bird milk. Oh, good. Poseidon, do you know about bird milk? Did you know that some birds make milk? That's the end of the statement. Bilk. It's actually more like pilk, because it's specifically called pigeon milk. Or crop milk. But it's because pigeons make it. But also so do flamingos. And one specific breed of penguin. You're so right. Give me a sec. Pigeon milk. Let me find it. Because I know that, like, pigeons do. Specifically the male emperor penguin. Not the female emperor penguin. Just the male emperor penguin. Not the empress penguin. I knew there was one specific breed of penguin. Whee! Also, statistically, the most dangerous job in the world is President of the USA. A higher portion of people in that job have died than any other job. Statistically, yeah. 8 people died in office. No. Because there's a lot of officers that haven't died. And there's a lot of firefighters that haven't died. But there's only been, like, 45 people have been president, and 8 of them have died, so... That's, like, almost 20%. Exactly. 4 of them were assassinated. It's crazy. We changed over to random things that I know now. Which is that statistically the most dangerous occupation is President of the United States. Because 4 people were assassinated and 4 people have just died. Statistically, that's what I said. Statistics. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Mississippi, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Dakota, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Florida, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas. Yep. Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, Wyoming, some other stuff probably. Hi. What it? Oh my god. NPC loose, NPC loose, NPC loose alert, NPC loose alert, NPC loose alert. It's NPC loose. NPC loose, have you seen the frog therapy building? Mush, some of the admins have NPC alter egos. That's it. That's all it is. But now we all just get excited by the NPC sightings. Like the V to the Ixley. I too love V Ixley. No, NPC even believes in the gods but physically cannot see them. No, cursed, I believe. You know, like the white blood, it all comes back to the white blood cells. Pixie mission. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Hephaestus has been on the whole time, my guy. Hephaestus has been here for ages. Guys, I just realized that I misspelt my stream title. I meant to say beast hunting, and I just wrote beast hunting. And that's okay. We're in Harp Cannon. Basically, it's my pretend. I said I'm. It's canon. It's my. I get to decide what is and isn't lore. MG Slay. No one can stop me. This is my street. You guys are here for my street. That's so real of you. Cannot stop the grind. I'm so excited to see the workshop. Yeah, it's like if you were on a train, but you weren't actually on the train and you were just sort of like hanging out of a window of the train. And like you could choose to climb back into the train or you could choose to like climb out of the window. You know? I mean, I guess. Probably is. But like who's gonna not? Like it's a good vibe. Can't let anyone tell you what you can and can't do on this train. Guys, entertain chat for a second. I need the bathroom really quickly. Oh my god, are you guys talking about the problems with trains? Because they are a colonially oppressive tool. That's right, baby. It's 2:30 in the morning. That means we can get crazy about colonialism. Yes, absolutely. Go. Okay, so I can? Okay, great. Okay. 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 Now, can you explain what a prion disease is? Hmm. Okay. Thank you. Mm, that's fair. You don't have to. Yep. Moving on to organs. Yep, we've gone over livers. Okay. Hmm. Fair. Hey, No one's expecting you to remember exactly which part of the human body is eatable at all times. I imagine they wouldn't be easy to eat. Mm. But do you do criminology? No, you don't need to. Well, there you go. That's fair, honestly. I one field that I'm kind of looking at the moment is forensic archaeology, which is quite cool. So, like, completely out of law, like, genuinely, as a human being, I'm looking at forensic archaeology. Yeah, it's weird as a topic. I did. I assume really any part can be cooked, but like what can be cooked and eaten. Cooked for for sustenance. Hmm. Hmm. Can make candles and soap out of lard. You can make a lot of things out of lard, but I just think about candles and soap. Hmm. Okay. I mean, you can eat bone marrow from most animals. I can only assume you can also eat it from humans. Yeah. Where people get bone marrow transplants sometimes. Yeah. gross. You know, out of all of them, I don't know why that's the one that's, like, grossed me out. I'm gonna tell you guys after stream. I had a thought about it, and I'm gonna tell you guys after stream about it. Digestive tract? Esophagus and stomach? And intestine? We eat it from, like, other animals sometimes. That's all good. It's like stomach and, like, esophagus is all part of the digestive tract. Like your throat. Okay. Okay, slay. Glad to know. Oh, but... I hit a butt. It's so unfortunate when there's a butt. I mean, it makes sense, but it's still unfortunate, you know? Guys, I should probably go and put this stuff in, Hades' offerings. I just remembered I just have, like, monsters in my backpack. Yeah, field trip to Hades' temple. Oh, we're gonna lose, Let's go. No, can someone open the door? Don't worry about him. Oh, yep. How are we gonna get him through? Up to the 3rd floor. If you put him on my head, I think I can just go through with him. Oh. We can leave him here for a second. Probably safer that we don't bring him through. Yup. Monster. Villain. Monster. Oh no! Oh. Hey. I just went and dropped off some monsters for you. There's some creatures. Some creatures in boxes. They are creature-like. They're creature-ish. I'm down that way. What are you doing with him? Oh. Roof. That's not what we want you to be, Shadow. We want you to be in the chair, but fine. Perfect. Beautiful. So this is where we take a screenshot and go, you don't know. Hey. We're on the roof. Our friend is taking a nap. Yeah, please. Oh. Good thing I gave you 2 monsters then, huh? Thank you. Thank you, I really appreciate it. This means a lot. This means more than you know. Why not? Yeah. I'm glad we're in the same boat, Mush. Why not? You don't know where he is, and that's okay. Oh? Oh. Hasanya! He up there like that, and that's okay. Look at him go. Look at that boy. That's the graveyard. Makes so much sense. I wasn't sure where the graveyard was, but I found it. Good. As you should. That's worrisome. Apple stuff. Freeze. I just really want to, I'm being nosy. Just really quickly. I love being nosy. Art gallery. Also art gallery. Ah, the flag shop. Oh my gosh, wait. This is beautiful. This is stunning. This is so cute. Wait, no, this is adorable. I love this. Hey. So I was getting distracted and running around. He's just there. Look at him. Just a little guy. Probably not. I'm almost streamed out, you know? The Odyssey. Part 2. Well, part 3, technically. If you account for, you know, the Odyssey itself being part 1. And then our Odyssey was part 2. So technically it would be the Odyssey part 3. Odyssey 3. I don't know whose shops I'm excited to see open. I'm excited to see Maria's open, I think. That's my shop. It does. Have you guys found the gay house? Y'all found the gay shop? The gay shop. We're so good at that. Gay. Gay shop. In the gay shop? Yeah, we're allowed in the gay shop. It's the flag shop that got opened, I think, literally like today. But mobs okayed it. It's just don't steal from the shop. But projects that are not making banners for pride flags, is basically the rules. No. Can we, oh my gosh, wait, can we treat this as like, did you ever like take like a teddy bear home from school and you had to like take them on an adventure for like a weekend and you had to put pictures of it into yeah, we should do that but with Shadow. Quick, let's get a picture of him making pride flags. We have to take care of a bag of flour. Shadow's learning how to do art now. Right. What else can Shadow do? Exactly! Shadow's big day out. Okay, let's go. What else can Shadow do? Yep. What else can Shadow do on his big day out? We could go to Aphrodite's tea shop! Oh my gosh, Shadow can help with the post. Shadow can send a letter. He's fine. Here we go. I've got Shadow. Shadow writes a letter. Shadow can visit the museum. I can see where I'm going, I swear. I can't see where I'm going. Thank you. Let's go upstairs. For no particular reason. There's not a specific thing I want to put Shadow in front of. Stunning. Shadow goes to the museum. We've got Shadow wrote a letter to do post, and then Shadow goes to the museum. We were thinking Aphrodite's tea shop. Perfect. Someone sit across from him. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Perfect. Stunning. I'm thinking that gives us 3 activities. I can turn this into a really stupid scrapbook page. Like a really stupid scrapbook page. Oh yeah, you're so right. I don't know how we'd get him there. Walking to the gambling. Okay. You can magic? Okay, well, I'll get my ass over there. I'm gonna take all these pictures and I'm gonna make a really, really stupid scrapbook page. Like a for real stupid scrapbook page. I'm here. Hello. Excellent. I think Mush would like a TP. Ooh, shuffling them. Okay, now I have to rearrange. Here we go. Oh, if we can put him on the dance floor and he can party. Here we go. Beautiful. Stunning. Wow. He's so good at dancing. Dude. Dude, you've got to calm down. You're so good at this. There's mini golf out the back now, I think. I think Keen's... Oh, we could do poker table. I was also thinking about mini golf. I think half the time it's just easier to nudge him. Do you want to sit across from him? Okay, now I've got to just totally readjust. There we go. Stunning. No, up. Okay. Fold. Wait, no. Hit me. Wait, no, that's not poker. I don't play poker. Like, ever. Yeah. I remember this one time I learned how to play blackjack at an airport. I think there's mini golf out the back, though. Whee. Do you want to carry him, Mush? I think the safest way is going to be going out and around. Ow. Whee. See, that's horse racing. Mini golf is over here. I'm gonna have him play mini golf. Just put him down somewhere. Here we go. We're all following him for mini golf. No, don't. I think it's meant to be the armor stance. That's okay. Hey, as long as we put a picture of him doing it. Quote unquote. And on that, I think that means it is end of stream time so that I can go and recharge my entire social battery. I'm going off into the wilderness. Bye! I might be back later, but I'm just gonna go off into the wilderness. Don't worry about me. Water! Into the ocean. Into the ocean like a good Poseidon hero. Oh, shiny. Well, I'm gonna call that a day. Because it's now 3 o'clock in the morning. And that means... probably not bedtime, realistically. Probably I'm gonna go run around and do other stuff. But... I mean, it's been a good time. We got some stuff done. We started some stuff, which is always a win. Okay. I'm tired. So we're gonna call it there. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, midday. If it's exactly on midday, that's crazy. Have fun. Bye-bye.